Good evening, everybody. It is Sunday, the 5th of September, and a few days from now, it's going to be kind of a special day. I'm going to be turning 28 this September 10th. I got a couple of days up in LA with my younger brother. We're going to spend time up there, do a few things, and just be able to take some time off from a hectic schedule of working 7 days a week for the past few months. I just quit one of my jobs at Red Lobster. I'm going to see about moving on to a better position elsewhere and just keep moving forward. But let me discuss something about that keeps a lot of us from moving forward in life. First of all, got a little butane right here. And a pipe with some high potency indica right here. Pretty nice stuff. But anyways, progress. If you want to be a winner, you got to keep progressing. If you want to keep moving forward, you have to keep progressing. But one of the things that sets you back in the long run in life that I personally have experienced myself is other people. I don't mean just people in general. I mean the wrong kind of people that you allow into your personal life. See, we all want to have friends. We want our family to be involved with us or certain other people. But a lot of times, those sort of people aren't even the best kind of people that you allow into your life. Okay? It doesn't matter who they are or where they come from. One of the things I've realized of myself personally with friends I have in the past and people who are in my family is that not everyone is out for your best interests. There are people that will sabotage you. There are people that disappoint you. There are people that will lie to you and stab you in the back. There are people that, despite the fact that you're doing very well with yourself and they're not, they don't see you as a source of inspiration, but as a source of envy for you and what you're accomplishing. And there's some people that are just like tornadoes. They come into your life and they go, they fuck everything up. So, there's I don't have very many regrets in my life. But one thing I do regret is allowing people who are liabilities rather than assets in my life. See, even people in your family and people you consider to be your friends ever since you were in school, elementary school or middle school or whatever, can be among the biggest source of bullshit and drama and chaos and confusion in your life. All right? Doesn't matter. Snakes in the grass and leeches and Tasmanian devils and whatever other type of animals that are known to be parasitical or dangerous, anything in that regard, come in all different shapes and sizes. It could be your best friend from high school. It could be your mother, your father, your uncle, your grandfather. It doesn't matter. Okay? We are not all born in this world perfect. We are not all born being loving and caring and kind towards each other in our families or with friends. People want to go ahead and use you. People only want you because you have something that they don't have. People want to go ahead and just suck you dry of whatever they can get their hands on, without giving anything else in return. No appreciation, not a thank you for anything that you do for them. And what I realize is this: Is that what I wish I would have changed? It's cutting off those people immediately from my life. It's a tough thing to do, especially when you go ahead and you have a strong, close relationship with this person. Ever since you were a kid, you might have looked up to this person at one point, but then you see them for who they really are. And then you feel as though your world has shattered because you see this person is not as great as you thought they were. In fact, they're pretty mediocre as a person, as a human being. So you feel confused, you feel lost, but then it's just time for you to rearrange your perception towards other people. Understand that anybody can be a piece of shit. Doesn't matter. Anybody can be a piece of shit. Now, one of the things my grandpa used to say to me is that people are people. And why I add to that statement is this. People are people, and sometimes people ain't shit. Doesn't matter. So if you're going to go ahead and have a happy, healthy life, you got to get rid of those ain't shit people. Okay? You got to get rid of the leeches. You got to get rid of the termites. You got to get rid of the snakes in the grass. You got to get rid of the Tasmanian devils. You got to get rid of the mosquitoes. These are pests. These are a nuisance. They are a cancer to your life. All right? I don't care who it is in your family or people you know from the past. If you want to go ahead and have a happy and healthy life, you get rid of these people immediately. All right? Or at least just what you do is that you set up healthy boundaries with these people and say, I know we have a connection together, but I'm not going to be involved with your bullshit anymore. And sometimes when it gets really bad and they become very insistent about bringing you into their world of shit, you say, fuck you and your shit and get the fuck away from me. See, that's the best thing to do in some cases. Again, it's hard, but think about it like this. Is it going to be hard on you not allowing this person into your life? Or just because you have developed an emotional attachment to this person? Or is it going to be harder for you when they keep coming into your world and fucking things up? One thing I learned is that I would rather be alone than have someone come into my life and fuck things up. Okay? And what I've just realized recently is that I am no longer to become emotionally attached to people who bring me nothing but bullshit and drama and chaos and confusion and want to take advantage of me and want to use me. They have no value in my life. Nothing. They mean nothing. You know, in this life, you have to learn that you are your own best friend. You have to learn to trust yourself. Okay? And to understand that you got to surround yourself with good people, positive people who believe in you, who support you, and are going the same direction in life as you are. But then you come to realize this. A lot of times when you live your life outward and proudly, and honestly in pursuing what you really want to do, you're going to find yourself being alone. So don't get too attached to a lot of people in general. No, because a lot of people, they don't bring anything to the table besides bullshit and drama. They can be a cancer to your life. That's one of the things I come to realize is that I don't need to be emotionally attached to that many people in general, period. I only care for very few people. I'm not going to say their names. My younger brother is definitely one of them. That's because my younger brother, he's never lied to me. He's never betrayed me. He's always looked up to me and loved me and respected me unconditionally. Not too many brothers can say that about each other, but it's like me and my brother, we're like Batman and Robin whenever we do things together. But everyone else, as far as other people in this world, honestly, I have some very few friends that I care for, I hold on to, and I see from time to time. I have some people in my family, but everyone else, it's like, I don't really care. I don't give a fuck anymore. I just come to realize that most people in general, they don't do that much for me because they don't bring that much value into my life. And being myself as a lone wolf in a world of sheep, as in having my own mind and my own way of doing things and not caring to fit in and be like everyone else and follow in the crowd, like I've always been. It's like I just don't get interested in hanging around most people in general. I'm cool being alone. I'm cool just being by myself and doing my own thing and realizing that I am my own best friend and I understand who I am. And I'm not going to allow other people to distract me from being that way. As I said before, you cut the cancer before it spreads too deeply throughout your body. That's like a metaphor when it comes to having a lot of toxic people and toxic friends in your life. Believe me, I dealt with plenty of that. Plenty of that. Being in a homeless shelter for 8 months, you see a lot of toxic people. You learn to keep your distance, not engage. Let them know that you don't fuck with me, you don't mess with me. Just leave me the fuck alone. You'll do all right. But you might have to do that with certain people outside of an environment like that, with people in your own family. It's come close in which I've done that with people before within my family, but then you know what? All you got to do is just learn not to engage. Just don't engage with them. Just leave them alone. You leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. Just leave it at that. Okay? There's no need to engage. There's no need to go ahead and create a confrontation with a person that you don't even like anyways. Just understand that I don't like you, you don't like me, so let's not waste each other's time and interact with each other. I see you somewhere, we'll walk opposite directions. Just leave it at that. If it does get more so insistent and they want to go ahead and do a confrontation, then you stand your ground and set up boundaries with people. But for the most part, all you got to do is just stand firm with your boundaries with others by just letting them know up front. I've done that with people in my family, and they understand where I'm coming from. I still see them from time to time, but they know that I'm not going to take their shit anymore. I'm not going to take no one else's shit. Life is way too short, and bullshit from other people helps it become way shorter. I mean, look at this. I'm here at this house by myself with a room for rent. I mean, there's a roommate here and the landlord. We talk, we hang out. But a lot of times I'm just here by myself. I got peace and quiet. I can enjoy myself here. I can cook in the kitchen. I can go ahead and just relax in my room. I can play my music here. I can go to the pool. I have what I need. And I'm cool with my own company. I don't really need a lot of friends. A girlfriend, that's an option, but that's not a necessity. Okay? I don't mind having people in my life, but I want the right kind of people and not the wrong kind of people. Because the wrong kind of people are just cancer. They're cancer to me. And I will cut off those tumors before they spread too wildly. Just a thought for tonight. If you have any cancer within your family or your friends, cut them off. Okay? Just cut them off. Or just tell them, look, I don't want to get involved in your bullshit anymore, okay? Don't bring that into my life. I know we're family, whatever, but don't you bring that into my life. It'll be worth it. It'll definitely be worth it. Take it from someone who knows. I've dealt with a lot of chaos for my family, with other people I've seen throughout the years. It'll definitely be worth it. Don't allow the cancer of bullshit and drama and toxic people into your life. Okay? Even if you have to cut off your entire family and all your friends, it's going to be worth it. Okay? Just understand that this life is all about you. You come at number one. The number one thing is to understand yourself and love yourself and become happy with yourself. No one can give that to you except for yourself. So again, become your own best friend and leave the bullshit aside. All the toxic, manipulative, lying backstabbers and bloodsuckers, leave that shit aside. Leave that shit aside. And just understand that you have to go ahead and go alone for a large chunk of your life. But you know yourself more than anyone else. And you learn to love yourself more than anybody else. You have your mind, you have your willingness, you have your determination, and you're unstoppable. The number one strength is a strength from within that comes from self-confidence and self-awareness and self-love. But don't let the cancer of other people and their bullshit hold you back from achieving that. They don't believe in you, they don't support you, and they want to distract you. Leave that shit aside. I'm going to go ahead and just chill for the rest of the evening. Still got a little bit more of this 1/8 ounce left over right here. Pretty nice. Just another motivation for tonight, okay? Cut out the cancer of toxic people before it consumes you and it could potentially really harm you or kill you. Anyways, I'll be seeing y'all next time. You enjoy your evening. I'll probably do another video when I go up to LA this weekend and we'll make another discussion. I don't know what it might be, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave it for tonight. Peace out. Fuck the cancer and fuck all the bullshit. Later.